Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Tanks World Podcast. And today I will be talking about wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, wrestling. And literally, I'm talking about my opinions on last night's WWE Extreme Rules. Let's talk about the matches here first. The first match is Carmella versus Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan wins by pinfall, but this match was an alright opener for the pre show. It is quite good, in my opinion. The, the better wrestler won this match tonight. Liv Morgan won. And honestly, you guys, I'm hoping WWE pushes her more than they have been. Because the girl's got talent, and I just gotta say, she needs a push. She needs to be at least in the title picture. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying. The next match is a impromptu six-man tag match on the main show now, and it's starting off the main show. It is The New Day versus Bobby Lashley, Omos, and AJ Styles. This is a good match, in my opinion. It's a decent back and forth between both sides. New Day gets the upper hand because of their actual unity. They're more of a team compared to Bobby Lashley and the team of AJ Styles and Omos. But one Bobby gets in there and dominates like a Kofi Kingston or an Xavier Woods. I'm not saying it's just straight out domination between Bobby Lashley on those two. Big E can handle his own against Bobby Lashley. Decently good back and forth. Big hoss fight between those two. That's a wrestling term from back in the day when two big guys just collide. And Omos pretty much dominates the New Day when he's in the ring, when he is legal in the ring, and that's what happens. You know, he's a 7'3" giant that just dominates everyone. When he first started teaming up with AJ, I have to say, sorry to say this, Omos, I like you as a character, but you were green as shit. But still, now you got more talent in you, you're more skills in you. It's doing good. You're doing good now, being his Colossus. So, New Day gets the victory because of a miscommunication between Bobby Lashley and AJ Styles. AJ Styles goes for the phenomenal forearm. Big E ducks. Bobby goes for a spear on Big E, but he moves and AJ Styles gets speared. Omos is on the outside of the ring, kind of dazed. And then the big ending for the finish on Bobby Lashley. 1, 2, 3, New Day win. Like I said, this was a very good match in its own right. Could have been better? Yes. But when you got the combined might of the New Day, who's been together for years, and then you have them face off against Bobby Lashley, who's pretty much a loner now that MVP is out injured, and AJ Styles and Omos has only been a team for probably about a year. But I digress. This was a good match. I give it a thumbs up. The next match is the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Usos and the Street Profits. Now, I have to say this right now before I give the result. This is by far one of the best matches they had on this card. And honestly, the talent of each team made this match work. And the Street Profits, one of them was jumped by the Bloodline the previous night on SmackDown. Like, destroyed. Roman Reigns beat the crap out of him, etc. And then Then the match was really good. At one point, the Usos have the upper hand, then the Street Profits have the upper hand. Like, hitting high move after high move. They did great. I gave this 2 thumbs up, and this match have to say, quality match of the year. The New Day, the Usos win this match by Jimmy and Jay jumped off the top rope and did a double splash on one of them. The next match is the Raw Women's Championship match. Charlotte Flair, the champion, versus Alexa Bliss. This match was quite good too. Alexa Bliss held her own against Charlotte Flair, but Charlotte did get the victory. But mind games were kind of being surprisingly towards Alexa instead of Alexa doing it towards Charlotte. It was a good back and forth competing match, but the thing about this match is the ending. Charlotte gets the win with hitting natural selection 1, 2, 3. And then Charlotte decides to tear up Alexa Bliss's doll, Lily. And Alexa goes crazy, starts beating the crap out of Charlotte Flair. And just violent match, but Charlotte gets the upper hand and gets away from Alexa. Throws her over the announce table, so she's laid out. Charlotte grabs Lily and tears Lily apart. Tears her apart. There must have been something. Alexa Bliss had to put an Alka-Seltzer in her mouth to try to make her look like she's foaming from the mouth. And it really didn't work out because the camera kept zooming in and you could just see the Alka-Seltzer in her mouth, on her tongue. Bad camera angle from the camera person. But it's alright. It's starting to make this is going to be interesting because I don't believe this rivalry is over now. Because Alexa, without Lily, may be more crazy than we think. Maybe Lily controlled Alexa. Maybe the inner fiend of Alexa may come out. Then the next match we have is the United States Championship match. Damian Priest, the champion, versus Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. This match was alright, you guys. It's just triple threats are okay, but honestly, the Sheamus Damian Priest thing needs to end. That's just my opinion. It's like the storyline is done and over with. And it needs to be done and over with. It's over. How many times are these guys gonna fight? Damian Priest needs to find a new challenger for that U.S. title. And Damian Priest gets the victory with his neckbreaker thingy on. Yeah, he pins Jeff Hardy. Yeah, this one was an alright match. It's not great. It just needs to end. That storyline needs to end. Next is a SmackDown Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch, champion, versus Bianca Belair. Now, this match almost started out like SummerSlam, where Becky tried to shake the hand and tried to perform it's pretty much a rock bottom, but they call it the manhandle slam. But Bianca counters and tries to get her into her reverse Death Valley Driver move, and it's this is a very good back and forth match. I wouldn't call it a great match, but it was quite entertaining between these two female competitors just going off on each other. And Becky found out pretty quick that that first little thing was pretty much a fluke, but Becky Lynch ends up winning this match via disqualification. No, Bianca wins this match via DQ because the return of Sasha Banks, and she attacked Bianca first, and then she attacked Becky. And pretty much there's going to be like a triple threat here, unless some of these people get some of these ladies get drafted to like Raw or something. The next match was Oh wow, okay. The Universal Championship match: Roman Reigns versus the Demon Finn Balor, an Extreme Rules match. The only Extreme Rules match in this entire pay-per-view. This Extreme Rules match was quite okay. This is the thing that irks me. WWE, you have a pay-per-view called an Extreme Rules. At least have stipulation matches for all the other matches. Like, well, the Liv Morgan, like, Carmella match didn't really need to have a stipulation because it's a kickoff show. But the rest, could have been, the frickin' Falls Count Anywhere for the Street Profits and the Usos would have been great. Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte Flair, street fight. Becky Lynch versus Bianca Belair could have been an Iron Man match. I'm just throwing things out here. WWE, use your damn heads. But now, let me just talk about the Universal Championship match. The only world title match in this entire pay-per-view. So, Roman Reigns... Okay, the head of the table, Roman Reigns, comes out first. Just being all, acknowledge me, acknowledge me, acknowledge me. All that stuff, and just saying that. And then the demon Finn Balor's music hits. It's just like very cryptid and creepy, and because he's a demon and he comes out, he's got the body paint on and everything like that. Comes to the ring doing all his arm wailing thing, like, and then he comes into the match begins. It starts off with kind of as a one-sided match because of the demon pretty much taking over, dominating Roman. Roman gets some offense in, but the demon is not selling. He's not falling over. Well, he's falling over, but he's getting right back up. He's taking a lot of Roman's heavy stuff. Then everything but the I keep wanting to say the Fiend because the demon hasn't been around so long. The demon Finn Balor just does all these moves and just can't put Roman away. He does they both grab kendo sticks. This is great. Roman Reigns grabs one kendo stick. The demon grabs multiple kendo sticks taped together and rolls into the ring, and one just holding them all, and he just swings at Roman, just starts whacking the crap out of him with this huge kendo stick bat thing that he made. Then Roman starts getting the upper hand again here. Then Demon Finn starts to get the upper hand. A decent. Okay. How this match ended was interesting because I get it. I could see how Roman would have to beat the demon in a strange way, because the demon, on the main roster at least, has never been defeated. on NXT, in a cage match, he lost to Samoa Joe. But I digressed in that. This was the first time he lost on the main roster as the Demon. But how he did it, like, was straight up crazy. Kind of looked weird shenanigan type thing. Finn gets back up after, well, gets re-energized, I should say, by the red light that blinked on him, and regain his energy, I guess. Does a shotgun dropkick to Roman through a table, throws Roman into the ring, goes up for the coup de grace, and then the top rope breaks. Finn falls, grabbing a hold of his leg, and then Roman, well, before that even happens, Usos come and start beating up on the Demon, but then Finn kind of does something to Jimmy and powerbombs Jay through the announce table. Then Roman spears him through the barricade. Then the lights start flashing, giving his energy back. Then shotgun dropkick through a table, goes for a coup de grace. Then the top rope breaks. The top rope broke. The top rope broke. It just, like, they fell. So I'm guessing at a certain point they just when the cameras weren't looking, someone loosened the top rope, so the rope would just flop if there was any weight on it. So Finn falls, holds his legs, pretending to be hurt. All of a sudden, Roman nails him with a spear. 1, 2, 3. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, wins the match. And that was Extreme Rules, you guys. This pay-per-view was okay, I suppose. The main event match was quite good besides that goofy-ass ending. But what can I say? It's there, like I said, WWE, you could have put more stipulation matches. Yeah, you don't want to hurt your superstars before your next pay-per-view that were Go Get Blood Money pay-per-view, Crown Jewel. I'm just saying, I don't want to, it's not, but still. I give this pay-per-view a B plus max, maybe. There were some really good matches. There were some matches that really didn't make any sense, why they even needed it to be on the show. But what do you do? Yeah, so guys, this has been Tank Talks Wrestling here on the Tanks World Podcast. I hope you enjoyed this episode of this, and so till next time, I'm Tank, signing off, and remember, just stay cool. Peace.